Good morning, Sherman Sims here, Porsche Riverside, and today we're going to talk about the all-new 2021 Porsche 718 Boxster. Okay, so this is the 718 Boxster, black exterior. You also have the black interior. This is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive vehicle, and we're going to start with the front here. So you have the headlight washers, also the LED daytime running headlamps. So there's 4 LEDs for the front, also have the LED front blinkers. And then you have the oil coolers in the front of the vehicle to cool down the oil for the engine. And then there's also your front parking sensors here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the front parking sensors. So you can get 2 carry-ons in here, no problem. You also have this glow-in-the-dark handle. So if a child were to get inside, it'd be able to open that and open it up just for safety. And then on the other side here will be a tire sealant, which is kind of like a quick fix for nailing the tire. But I would highly recommend you just call the roadside assistance, 1-800-PORSCHE USA. You have your washer fluid here. And there's also under this cover, the shroud here will be the brake fluid. Okay, so this is the 718 Boxster. This vehicle is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive. So this is a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's 300 horsepower. And if you do the math, it's actually 150 horsepower per liter. This is a 6-speed manual transmission. So with the 6-speed manual transmission and the Sports Chrono package, this vehicle could do 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds. And then with the PDK automatic, you can do 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. With the top track speed of 170 miles per hour. Okay, so moving to the side of the vehicle, this is the 718 Boxster. You have the Carrera-S wheel in the satin black finish with the gold Porsche crest on the wheel center cap. And then being that this is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive vehicle, this is a flat 4-cylinder turbocharged 2.0 liter engine. With all that performance, you have to have stopping power. So this vehicle has 330 millimeter front cross-show rotors, and there's calipers in the front. And then on the rear of the vehicle, there's 299 millimeter cross-show rotors, and there's also 4-piston calipers in the rear. And being that this is a mid-engine vehicle, the air inlets are on the side of the vehicle, which are a lot more aggressive than the prior generation. Being that this is a turbocharged engine, this vehicle requires more air to fuel the turbos, to fuel the engine. The 718 Boxster is a convertible vehicle, so you kind of get 2 cars in one. It's one vehicle to top up, completely different vehicle to top down. The power top, you can power the top up or down in 9 seconds. And you can also do that while you're in motion up to 30 miles per hour. All right, so it's really awesome how this vehicle transforms in just 9 seconds with the top going up, top going down. But even though this is a power soft top, you still have the glass rear window. And you have the LED tail lights here, which are the forward points on the LEDs for the brake lights. And also the 3D Porsche lettering. And then the model designation on the rear of this vehicle is high gloss black. You also have the standard rear view camera and the rear parking sensors. And this has the optional sport exhaust in the high gloss black finish, which really ties in all of the all the black on the vehicle here. So it just really looks nice and sporty, kind of like a Batmobile. So as we spoke about earlier, you actually have 2 storage compartments on the 718 Boxster. One in the front bonnet and then the rear storage compartment, which you could get 2 suitcases, no problem, or a suitcase and a large duffel bag in the rear, no problem. And then you also have your coolant on the right-hand side, the oil on the left. Okay, so moving into the interior of the vehicle, you have this 6-speed manual transmission with a reverse lockout. This is just precise shifting, and the weight of the clutch just feels perfect. You also have the sport option here. So when you turn on the sport, you can automatically notice right away that the sport exhaust will default to on, and then the idle start stop is going to default to the off position, which will keep the engine running. And then if you wanted to quiet down the engine, you could just quiet down the exhaust, just turn the sport exhaust off, turn the sport off there, quiet the vehicle down. But of course, just more performance, more enhanced performance with the sport on. And then you have your heated seats and ventilated seats for both the driver, front, and passenger. You also have the Bluetooth, so pick up a call on the left-hand side, hang up a call on the right, your audio control for the radio, and then This button right here is actually going to control this gauge on the right side of the tachometer. So it's going to show your audio, your vehicle info. So this is going to show your turbo boost, which is the PSI, water temperature, oil pressure, and then the current time right now. And the below that's going to be the ambient temperature outside. This will show the tire pressure on each individual tire. And then you have your trip, your drive time, your distance, mileage, and then also your average consumption and your average speed. Outside of the blinker, you actually have the voice command, so you can just press that button, and you can summon Siri and use your Apple CarPlay while you're driving. And then you have the volume here for the radio. You can actually set this diamond to whatever you like here, and I'll show you how that works. So you go to settings. You can set the lock and unlock on the doors. Your steering wheel option here for the diamond, and you can do a PCM. You have two options: do a cluster function or a PCM function. A lot of people do a PCM function, and then set this to change the source or the track. So I'm going to set it to change the track, so that way, if I'm listening to my Apple CarPlay, I could actually change the song right here just by pressing that diamond there. And then you have the power mirrors. Also have the lane change assist, which is going to illuminate that door sill here, and you'll see the 3 dots illuminate, let you know there's a vehicle in your blind spot. And there's also extra added storage here on each door. And then these also have extra added storage space here. So you can put your phone or put your wallet on the inside of the door, and then you could also close it so that way when you're opening and closing the door, your wallet's not falling out. And then you have USB import here, USB port there, and then you can set your phone in here. So that's actually gripped, so your phone's not sliding around. And then there's another USB port here as well for the glove compartment. Then you have also your cup holders, which will you can expand in or out, and these actually have grip on them, so that way it's going to actually grip your Red Bull or your coffee in the morning. And if it's just the driver, you can actually close that piece there. And if you have a passenger, you have the both driver and passenger cup holders. And when you're not using them, they're out of mind, out of sight, which is really cool. And then when you go to reverse here, you have the reverse lockout. You have the rear view camera, front and rear parking sensors, and you actually see like the actual vehicle there on the PCM. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, comment, hit like and subscribe. If you're ever in the area, just ask for me, Sherman Sims.